Well, you are some survivor, Mr. Weatherall. It's good to see you this morning. How are you feeling?
Yeah, not so bad, not so bad.
Goodness me. Look, you know, there were 3 attempts on your life. One where you were shot in the face with a .22 rifle. 3 people who you trusted have gone to prison for trying to kill you. How do you feel about them at the moment? Your wife, her lover, and his daughter?
Wow, I'm disgusted with Glenn and his daughter, because Glenn was most certainly the driver of it all, and disgusted that my wife even got involved with it all.
Ray, at what point did you think that something was up and that maybe Hayley wasn't as committed to you as you were to her?
It was probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 months prior to me finding out what was actually going on. She started being a little bit cold towards me.
And she'd not been like that before. Up till then, you thought you had a stable, loving relationship?
Absolutely, yeah. Up until that point, we'd never had any issues whatsoever.
Sorry to interrupt, Ray. She was given a minimum sentence of 15 years in prison for conspiracy to murder you. How do you feel about your wife this morning?
Much the same as I have all the way through. I still don't really understand how she got involved with it all.
Do you believe she was as involved as the judge said that she was?
No. I don't. I certainly don't. She's always been a loving wife, really good mother. So, no, I don't think she's as bad as she's being made out to be.
The judge
said... She never actually done anything.
The judge said this was cruelty of a high degree, cold, calculated, chilling cruelty. Speaking to your wife, you conspired to murder a man because you believed he stood in your way. That man was your husband, Hayley Weatherall. If the judge says that, does that change your mind?
No, it doesn't. Not at all. I was within all the problems that were arising in the household. So I dealt with them hand on hand, first hand, not second or third hand. And stories change as they progress. Little bits more and little bit more get added. Yeah. And I feel there was way too much added to what Hayley had been involved with, and I don't go with it.
So, Ray, what would you say to people this morning? Because it's an extraordinary story, and your continued belief that your wife wasn't as involved as the judge has certainly indicated. And what do you say to people about the fact that you're forgiving her? Because it sounds like you're forgiving her. And is it right that you want to stay together and ideally you would like her to come home?
That's right, yes, I do. I would much love her to come home, but I know she's not going to. Most certainly not in my lifetime. So I've just got to deal with the future as it's fed to me now.
Ray, do you still love your wife?
Yes, most definitely.
And will you visit her, and have you visited her in prison, Ray?
Yes, I have already visited her last weekend.
And has she shown any remorse, Ray? Has she talked about it at all?
Yeah, she just apologised for what she got herself tangled up in, and there's not much we can do about it now. She's locked up and that's it. So all I can do is continue to visit her and take the children up to visit.
Ray, I wonder whether, because you're in this state where you've been given this terminal diagnosis, that there is part of you that just wants to believe that she still loves you, that you love her, and that you want to be together?
Yes, I mean, it could be part and parcel of how I feel. But she knows how I feel, and she's telling me that she still loves me and she would love to be back home with her husband and her children.
I think your forgiveness is just quite remarkable, Ray, and refreshing in many ways. If maybe people might consider it incredibly naive, but it's your choice to take that approach, and that is, from your perspective, something that you've chosen to do. Thank you for coming on and speaking to us this morning and sharing your remarkable story. We really do appreciate your time.